I got the power. What's up, you Homo sapiens? Welcome back to SimCity, Cities of Tomorrow. My name is AttackingTucans, and oh my gosh, last episode we got so much done. So last episode I recorded for like an hour and 10 minutes on accident. I didn't realize I was recording for so long, and I edited it down to like a 38-minute long video, and we got so much done. First thing we got done is we opened up a new town called Tucanistan. It's going to be our tourist city of the region, so we're going to bring in all the gambling stuff, the hotels, the casinos, the landmarks, and all that good fun. But I named it Tucanistan. I think I'm going to rename it to a different name though, because somebody suggested something even better. Cancun, which first off, I think that's a much better pun. And then second off, it's way more applicable because Cancun is a great tourist destination, and that's what we want this city to be. So I think later in this episode, we're going to rename the city to Cancun, just because it's a great name. We also moved our university, and at the very end of the last episode, we unlocked a university upgrade, so we can add on a new school or like specialization to our university, which means we can unlock some new stuff. Well, classes are already full here. That's crazy. Also, something else I want to do this episode is we need to unlock the ability to put out hazmat fires with a large fire station, because we have all these factories back here that are really high-tech levels, but because they're high-tech, they're burning down with hazmat fires, and we just don't have the ability to put out the hazmat fires. So we're having to rebuild these factories like every 5 minutes, and it's getting ridiculous. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So we're gonna have to do something about it. And also, I might upgrade our trade HQ so we can start importing in televisions, because once we have televisions in the region, we can start the arcology and start putting the alloy and televisions over there. We have a lot of things we need to do. I think in order to import televisions, we have to have the electronics division. I believe. I think? Yeah, I think so. Should we go ahead and place this? It's nice. This is a nice looking building. Looks like something you would see in like downtown Chicago. I'm going to place it. You know what? Just because why not? If that's the wrong thing to do, then I just did something wrong. For probably like the 1000th time in this series. I do lots of things incorrectly. What's going on with our government? Government's closed. Oh well, blunder. So we have an addition we can add on to our school. We can either add on the School of Business, School of Engineering, School of Law, School of Medicine, or the School of Science. So we need to figure out which of those we want to add. Also, I want to make the city of Tukansas the centralization of all the power in our region, and I want to do that by placing nuclear power, because you get 200 megawatts, which is freaking crazy in comparison to what we have now, which is 150 megawatts with oil power plants. Actually, I think this region's being powered by coal. It is, and coal is actually not that great of an energy source. And we have an oil power plant. We have like a bunch of different energy sources in this region. So I think we're going to upgrade it to nuclear power, because we have a lot of educated Sims in this region, so that'd be a good idea. So there is a research project we can start at the university that will help upgrade our nuclear power. Here it is, Generation 2 thermal reactor. I do want to unlock this, and it requires the School of Science. Okay, first off, is that what we need for the large fire station in order to put out hazmat fires? First off, let's just go ahead and place a large fire station in the region. We're gonna need it, and let's get rid of all of our little baby fire stations. Goodbye, farewell, we bid you adieu. Deuces, you guys have done us well. We appreciate your service, but we're moving on to bigger and better things. Large fire station, baby. We might need to add on a few fire trucks to this thing. Let's go into edit mode. Okay, so hazmat garage. This requires the School of Engineering. Dang it! So the nuclear power requires the School of Science. The hazmat garage requires the School of Engineering. Which of them is more important to us? I'd say we should probably start off with the hazmat garage, because in the time it'll take for us to build the nuclear power plant, the university might be ready for a new upgrade anyways. So first off, let's place a trusty old School of Engineering. There it is. Where do we want to place this? Can we not place it across the street? I guess the fire station is kind of in the way. We could place it all the way down here. I probably shouldn't have placed the fire station right here, but I feel like that's a good place because it's in the middle of the city. I probably could have placed, I don't know. Anyways, we'll just place it up here, I guess. Still on the same block as the university. I actually was going to school for a year to be an engineer, a civil engineer, because I was like, you know what, I need to go and get a big boy career. But then I decided to stop doing that to pursue entertainment, which may or may not be something I will regret in the future. We'll have to see. I guess it kind of just depends on how successful I am. I just felt like I was doing much more in the entertainment world with like YouTube, photography, graphic design, music, dance, and all that stuff. I feel like I've already put in so much work into entertainment that going and starting a degree in engineering was like pushing me back like 5 years of my life, and I just didn't want to have to like go back to where like other 18-year-olds were starting their schooling. So that's kind of the main reason I did that. Anyways, so we have the School of Engineering, which means we can build the hazmat garage. Yes. Let's do that. Let's start getting rid of these freaking hazmat fires. They're kind of pissing me off. Place a couple hazmat fire trucks. Then we probably need a couple regular fire trucks as well. And, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a fire dispatch tower. And we have to have a sign. That's like a necessity. And the flag. Anything else we want to add on? Fire marshal office. Probably wouldn't hurt to have one of these as well. So let's just place one of those. Just kind of go all out. Try to cut back on the fires and buildings being burned down. Speaking of buildings burning down, any abandoned buildings? I learned a trick. If you click on the person, I believe, no, this little picture of an abandoned building, it'll take you straight to the abandoned building. Perfect. Also, something else I did last episode is I went to the options and I was going to turn off all these little speech bubbles, but for some reason I completely overlooked the setting. If you go to gameplay, there is a hide speech bubbles and hide thought bubbles option. I do not know how I missed it last episode, but we're going to apply that, and now our city just looks much more clean without the thought bubbles everywhere. Those things were just annoying and they weren't helpful whatsoever. Okay, so we have the new school on there. What is our next goal? 2,000 students? I think we'll be able to reach that. Once we reach that goal, we will build the School of Science. Okay, so we have that done. We also have the Academy. It is researching the level 4 upgrade. It's going to be taking a very long time. Let's go ahead and speed up time. I don't know why the time has been going by so slowly this episode. Our budget does not look too hot, but fortunately we can import some money over from to Canada because we have like almost $20 million over in that region. I think we're still in the positives remotely. Yeah, we're making a little bit of money in this region. Not a lot, but enough. And that's what matters. Okay, so let's look into nuclear power. I'm going to build one of these nuclear power plants and then get rid of our coal power plant and oil power plant. Now, should I build it where these power plants are, or should I build it over here? I'm not sure if we need all of these factories. Also, I'm not sure if we have room to build it over here. Seems a little bit large. That's what she said. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy this recycling center because I don't think we're going to need it. I think this one recycling center will be more than enough. So let's just go ahead and destroy that. Kind of a waste of money, but just another mistake I've made. Just another mistake. And we're going to place this new nuclear power plant. I'm excited. Let's freaking do it. And when some people are working here, we'll be able to destroy the coal power plant and the oil power plant. Now, I think this creates a lot less pollution, correct, but I think you can get some radiation, which is going to be another problem I'm sure we're going to have to deal with in the future. But fortunately, we're far enough away from any residential to where I don't think it'll be a problem. And on top of that, hopefully we'll be able to upgrade the power plant in the first place, like soon. And yeah, we already have 1,200 students going to the university. Hopefully we'll be able to upgrade the university soon so we can get the School of Science so we can add on some better nuclear reactors. Alright, how is everything else going? We got a lot done already this episode. Lots to think about. These factories are rebuilding once again. Hopefully for the last time. We won't have any more hazmat fires getting in the way of things. Is that all we're going to do in this region for now? Our budget's looking atrocious, but like I said, we can send over some more money soon to supplement all the spending that we just did here. Okay, the nuclear power plant's working. We probably have a lot of excess power now. We do. Okay, let's start off by closing the oil power plant. Which one should we close first? I'm thinking I'm going to close the coal power plant because it's creating the most air pollution. We're going to shut that down. Coal power plant, do we need this one? I think we do still need the oil power plant until we add some upgrades to the nuclear power plant. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man. Sign, of course. Looking good. So now I bet we have Mr. Burns and Homer Simpson and all the Simpsons characters working here. Every single time I see a nuclear power plant, I think of Springfield from The Simpsons. It's really weird because I live in like one of the largest Springfields in the whole entire United States. Did you guys know that there is a Springfield in 48 out of the 50 states in America? I think the 2 states that don't have them are Hawaii and I forget the other. But Springfield, Missouri is the largest Springfield, I believe, with Springfield, Illinois coming in 2nd place because Springfield, Illinois is also the capital of Illinois. Okay, so we have this. I didn't even look at the upgrades. I just started talking about Springfield for some reason. So this is the Gen 1 thermal reactor. Gen 2, oh my gosh, this gives us 400 megawatts of power. We have to have a university with a school of science and complete the research project. We know that much. Man, they cost a lot per hour. $2,300 per hour. That's insane. So once we get that unlocked, we will replace this oil power plant with a Gen 2 thermal reactor. I think we can knock down this coal power plant. I mean, maybe we should just keep it here just in case we need to turn it back on to get some more power to the city as a backup. We'll keep it there until we place our 2nd thermal reactor. People are really happy in our city though. 81% approval. If only we could get to 85%, because in order to get our next expansions for the mayor's mansion, we need to keep a approval rating of 85%. What else can we build on here though? Extension wing, a limo garage, a greenhouse, and a tennis court. That would be so fancy. I'm not sure if we'll ever get up to that high of an approval rating though. Well, maybe we will in the future once we get rid of these oil fields. That is one of the main goals, is to get to a point where we don't need these oil fields anymore. We can just fill it with more residential and commercial, maybe some more mega towers and such. What's over here? Does this require, oh my gosh, an approval rating of 90% or more? This allows us to create a swimming pool, a lookout tower, a party wing, and a SimCopter 1. Whew, I don't know if we'll ever get that far. We'll try our best though. We will definitely try our best. Maybe we can put a mayor's mansion in another city that's way more happy. Also, let's check out Max's man. We haven't done anything with him for a long time. Can we have like any expansions here? There's the reticulator landing pad that requires 2,500 renown points. We're not even getting close to that. Should we fight some crime? Sure, let's do it. I kind of forgot Max's man was a thing. He's very easy to overlook. He doesn't seem very important. I'm not sure how much of an impact he actually has on crime in your region. I mean, he must have some sort of impact. Man, the pollution over here is getting pretty bad. Lots of ground pollution. Man, I am like so close to just like completely remodeling the city. We'll remodel the city once we're able to get rid of these oil wells. Now we're kind of to a point where we don't even need to be making money in the city. We could always just get it to Canada, just sit there for like 10 minutes and just send the city like $5 million, and then the city will be good for a long period of time. Oh, we didn't start any research projects, did we? Oh, we didn't really want to, though. Are we able to reach 2,000 students in class per day when we're only able to have 1,300 students in class? Do I need to upgrade the university at all? Let's just kind of watch over it. And also keep an eye on our budget at the same time. They're both very important things to keep an eye on. After waiting the whole day, it looks like we ended up teaching 1,380 students today. So kind of a small question is, how do we increase the amount of students going to school each day? Is there anything we can do to raise the numbers or like persuade people to go to the university? Also, I feel like this university needs some sort of mascot. How about Anteater? We're gonna make it Anteater the mascot of this whole entire region. I could have gone with Toucan, but that's too easy. Anteater, the animal. I just guess. That's gonna just represent our city, even though it has no relevance whatsoever to the city. What? The oil refinery has no crude oil? What? Why? Wait, what's going on with that? Our oil wells should be pumping out so much. We just replaced all of the pump jacks last episode. That's why it looks so freaking weird right now. Like, where is the oil going? Are we exporting it somewhere? No, we're using it locally. I'm so confused. What about over here? I think that's the only place oil is going to. Where is our oil going? Oh, I guess we have an oil power plant. Is that where it's all going? This is really confusing. What about this oil refinery? Are they both working now? No, there's no... What the hell? Crude oil... Oh my gosh, we just lost a ton of money too. Okay, this is not good. All right, we are going to leave this region. I think we're just going to leave this region be for a little bit. Let's go over to Canada, where things are going way more smoothly. Oh look, we can build our advanced wave generator because we had to unlock just something random at the academy so we could get it up to level 4. Fantastic. And this city is just so beautiful. I love it. Even though our budget looks way crappier, we're still making that good. Look at that. $1.1 million. I'm pretty sure that's per day cycle? I think so. No. Per hour? No, per day cycle, I'm sure. That'd be a lot to make per hour. But yeah, this city is very quaint, very quiet. Soon we should be able to import. Once we get some of those nuclear reactors, we'll be able to import power, which will give us a lot more space and room in this city. Not a whole lot. The power isn't taking up too much space. We have 2 coal power plants and an oil power plant. But no, the city is doing fairly well. Seems like power is actually a problem. No, it's good. What's going on here? Need crude oil? What do we need crude oil for? Like oil refineries? We should be good. Is there a reason I came over here? I think the main reason I came over to the city is because I wanted to feel better about myself for a second. I wanted the region to not feel like a total failure. And, you know, looking at the city, I feel much better, even though the pollution here is just so bad. Starting to go into our oceans, all the fish are dying at rapid rates. We also have 3 community colleges in the region. So one of the reasons we're not getting higher tech in this city is because all of the educated Sims are going to the oil refineries, the electronics factories, and stuff like that. And so it's causing a deficit when it comes to intelligent workers. I'm surprised we can't import. Can we not import some workers from other regions? Like, can we get some 2 Kansas workers over here? Well, it looks like workers are commuting over to the city. Okay, we should be good here then. You know, instead I'm gonna go over to Tucanistan. Let's go check out that city. So pretty much what my plan is we are going to give all the money from Canada over to Tucanistan in a bit once we have about $20 million. And then we're going to start building up this city and try to start making a lot of money in this city. And at the same time, we're going to start importing alloy and televisions into a trade port. And then we'll take those televisions and alloy and we will give them to the Great Works project from this region. So this is going to try. I'm going to try to make this be our main region that we stick with whenever we're making the Great Works, because there's not much more to do into Canada, and hopefully we'll get to a point with our tourism where we'll start making a lot of money. Now, I was trying to decide what monument I wanted to put in this circle, and I was looking through all of the monument options. First off, I couldn't pronounce a majority of the monument names because, I don't know, like, let's see, Arc de Triomphe, I know that one, but like, what the fuck is this word? Cinquantenaire? Cinquantenaire? Arch? Cinquantenaire Arch? I think I might have said that right. I want to place the Eiffel Tower because the Eiffel Tower is just so pretty. Where should I place it? How much money does it cost? It costs too much. We'll place it in the future. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's rename our region to Cancun. I like it. I like it. Sorry. I apologize to the person who thought of the name Tucanistan. It was there for a little bit, but now it's not there anymore. Can I not place this symmetrically in here? I'm gonna have to resize this circle. Also, I don't think we need both of these clinics. I'm gonna turn one of them off for right now, just so we can make the budget a little bit better. Also, I'm gonna go back to zoning real fast, and it turns out that it's really good to put a little bit of commercial zoning amongst your residential. So the Sims don't have to commute as far to go to the stores and stuff. They can just walk across the street or walk down the road or something. So I'm just going to place a little bit of commercial throughout here. Buy houses. We're going to replace you with some restaurants and stuff like that. We also have our police precinct, which is doing its job. What I was going to look at is the town hall. I don't think we need a town hall in this region. Does it cost money? It does cost money. We're going to shut this down because we already have... Oh, everyone's going home. They're like, fuck. Like this lady right here. Layla. She's been looking for a job for like 3 years. She finally got a job at a noon town hall. Right as she got her new job, we closed it down. And now she's going to go back to drinking because she's so depressed. Now, I was told that it wasn't a good idea to place this road back here because since there's a waterfront over here, we should be placing some trade ports along the water and also some ferries to bring in tourists. And it kind of makes me sad because I wanted to have like a waterfront avenue, but apparently that's not the most tactical way to treat a tourist region, which I guess is fair enough. I guess we can get rid of this. I might not do it this episode. I might keep it for a little bit longer because we still have this waterfront over here we can deal with first. But in the future, I think we'll have to get rid of this road and place some ferries and stuff. It kind of makes me sad because in this game, you can't just build your regions any way you want. You kind of have to follow a specific formula or else your towns will go to shit, which really sucks, but I guess it kind of makes sense. I really am excited to eventually start playing City Skylines because your regions are so much larger, so you have a lot more freedom to do whatever you want. But in this game, since you have a lot more limited space, it requires you to be a lot more tactical with your placement of your buildings and everything. So first off, let's go ahead and speed up time. Let's let the tourists start to come in. Lots of people are going to these gambling houses, probably making some decent money here, right? Yeah, $5,000, $6,000 in profit. I wonder what this number is going to get you by the end of the day. Let's see, what do we have to get up to in order to start building some nicer casinos? Go to our gambling. We need a gambling HQ. We need to make 52,000 in one day. The highest we've got so far is 12,000, so we're not quite there yet. But in order to raise that number, we're going to need some more tourists. First off, I'm going to build a trade port in this region. C. Yes. And we're going to place this along the water. Now, how do I place this to a point where boats can come up to it? Do I need to build a new road? Let's try it out. I haven't really done much with trade ports yet, so I'm just kind of playing around a little bit. Let's place a road like that. Hopefully that's good. We'll have to see. No, it's too far away. Okay, we'll try again. Take two. Let's use a cheaper road this time so we don't waste $3,000. How about that? How about that? Trade port. Okay, this seems like it should be good. I'm still trying to figure all this shit out. Now, additions. Cargo ship dock. How the hell do I place this shit? I don't get it. Are we too close to the water right now? Man, I wish this game had an edit undo option so bad. Because how much did that cost us? $58,000. Like, that's pointless. I could reload the region. I haven't done anything really in this region yet. Is it worth reloading the region to make that much money? Probably. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to place the road further back this time. And this is so confusing. It truly is. Oh, wait. We need a trade HQ. I think I already have a trade HQ over into Kansas. I don't think I need to build one in this region because of that, right? I'm pretty sure we're fine with just one in the region. Hopefully. You guys can let me know. You guys know better than I do. I'm going to place this thing here. And hopefully we're not too far away from the water to place this cargo ship dock. What the heck? How does this thing work? I literally don't understand this thing whatsoever. Okay, in between episodes, I'm going to look up how to do this freight rail and this cargo ship dock because I can't figure out how to do either of them, and they're really kind of pissing me off. Maybe I need to extend this train track a little bit. I'll do that. Longer train track. And, okay, there we go. That works. I'll learn how to place that. Does it need to be connected to the trade port? How does this go? Oh, okay. Oh, now it's fitting. So apparently they don't need to be connected to the trade port themselves. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna place one of these and see how it works. Does it need a road connected to it? Like, how do I connect it to the trade port itself? Let's see. See if there's a way to connect a road. No, doesn't seem so. Okay, well, I'll look it up in between episodes. That is something I'll have to figure out on my own. We could have gone a little bit better. Alright, anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and place a section onto the trade port. We should be able to import. Yes, here we go. Perfect. TV storage lot. We can place a TV storage lot. That is what we need for the Great Works, right? I'm going to double check just before I place it. Great Works, Arcology. Yes, we need TVs, alloy, and metal. I think what we're going to do in the next episode, at the very beginning of the next episode, we are going to begin our Great Works project. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here so I can do some research for the trade port in between episodes. This episode might be a little bit shorter than usual, but last episode was a bit longer than usual. I think the last couple episodes have been a bit long. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you all in the next episode. Reese's Pieces.